Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are doing more Safari Cup battles against Trexler, and I will leave a link to the Safari Cup sign up page in the description down below if you want to go ahead and check it out and maybe sign up. I did sign up. I'm going to try my best to make that cup, although I'm unsure with travel arrangements. I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, originally I wasn't planning on going, but I'm definitely going to try. I'm not sure at the moment, but regardless, I will be at the YouTube meetup, which is going to be Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the park. I'm not sure of the details just yet. It's the early access on Saturday, September 21st, I believe the date is, so I definitely 100% will be at that. So if you want to meet me and maybe do some PvP battles and talk, hang out until we start shiny hunting, you could definitely go ahead and do that. But yeah, as I said, we are doing more PvP battles, more Safari Cup battles. Really interesting cup. We do have the Probopass right now. And so, my opponent's team, Victorbell, Lantern, Skarmory, Altaria, Quagsire, Toxicroak. And my team is going to be Altaria, Probopass, Poliwrath, Clefable, Kingdra, and Golbat. And to be honest, I don't really like my team composition because looking at it, there's really nothing to deal with Skarmory besides Probopass. And I guess Poliwrath can get off a couple good hits with that power-up punch, but outside of that, there's really nothing that could deal with it. I also don't have a grass type. That wouldn't deal with Skarmory anyway. But I'm just saying in general, so I really wasn't expecting to win basically any matches, to be honest with you, because he did have the better team, in my opinion. But we did get some wins in. But either way, we have the Altaria right now against his Quagsire. He will fire off that Stone Edge to knock me out. I bring in Probopass. We knock out Quagsire. But it is not going to matter because he has a healthy Skarmory and he still has a shield. So we're going to try to take the shield as we do. But with very little health, and that is definitely going to knock us out. So we do go ahead and get knocked. Well, actually, we don't get knocked out, but he finishes us off with fast moves anyway. So he does win that one. So yeah, it was close though. It was close. So good game. So we're going to go ahead and jump into game number 2, beginning with Altaria. He does begin with Altaria as well, so it is a mirror match. And my Altaria, I believe, has pretty good PvP IV, so usually I do win the mirror match when it comes to Altaria, if there is a mirror match. Kingdom Cup, right? But we'll see. As you can see, he got to the yellow before me. But regardless, he pulls the switch into Quagsire, and I go for my Sky Attack. I don't mind this matchup either. I mean, Quagsire does really do a lot of damage with Stone Edge, but because his Altaria is weak and we weakened his Quagsire, we're actually at a pretty good position, or in a pretty good position right now. He fires off the Stone Edge, and we're going to go ahead and fire off a Sky Attack to try and finish off Quagsire. I was going to try to knock it out with Dragon Breath, but I was a little bit too nervous that he would get to another Stone Edge. He probably would have, so I did go ahead and just use my Sky Attack, and then he finishes us off, but he is at literally 1 HP. So we bring in that Probopass knowing that I can take Altaria's charge moves, as you could just see. He switches out, actually. I thought I knocked him out, but no, he actually pulls the switch immediately. So nice switch on his end. But we will fire off Magnet Bomb against his Victorbell, doing a load of damage because Victorbell is such a squishy Pokemon, guys. It really is. It's so squishy. And we'll fire off another Magnet Bomb. Does he block this? Yes, he does. And then we're going to pull the switch into Poliwrath, and we're going to try and finish him off. He does get off his charge move, but I'm going to go ahead and throw up the shield, blocking that Leaf Blade, and we're able to get off a power-up punch, which will knock out Victorbell. And as it does knock out Victorbell, and then his final Pokemon will be that Altaria. So, of course, our Poliwrath is going to go down, but we still have that Probopass with very little HP, but it's still able to come in and use Spark to knock out my opponent. So, good game, very close game as well. These games were really good. I'm going to jump into another game, beginning with Probopass. He does begin with his Lantern. Not really good for us because that Water Gun will be doing a lot. So we charge up a little bit, then we switch into Altaria just to do a lot of damage with Dragon Breath. You could see he's almost at like half right now, right? We fire off the Dragon Pulse allowing him to believe it was going to be a sky attack, which is what happened. So he does not shield there, so we get off a nice Dragon Pulse, and he will use a Stone Edge against us. I am going to go ahead and throw up the shield to block that because I don't want to be knocked out. I would either be knocked out or come super close, but I didn't want to take any damage. So we fire off a sky attack, forcing a shield, so it is 1-1 in terms of shields. And now he will use his Stone Edge. I do decide to block that because I was pretty confident I could get to a sky attack before he got to his, which I do. I do get to that sky attack, but I switch out. Now, guys, I'd like to ask you to ignore that switch because that was, I didn't mean to switch into that Golbat. I just had this screen open and I accidentally clicked on Golbat. I was meaning to use a sky attack, which would either force his shield or knock him out. So that's what I was planning on doing. But regardless, we do have that energy saved up now with Altaria, but it's definitely not what I was planning on doing. As you can see, it almost knocked out Golbat. I thought it was going to knock out Golbat. But we bring in Probopass right now. He switches into his Lantern, which was a nice switch to fire off a Hydro Pump against us, which will easily knock us out. We finish him off. We finish him off with Dragon Breath, and then we fire off a Sky Attack against his Skarmory. So if I didn't make that poor decision switching into Gold, it wasn't really a poor decision. It was just a thing that happened. I don't know that I didn't mean to do. If I didn't do that, I would say there was a good chance we probably would have won this. I'm pretty confident we would have won this if I didn't switch into that Golbat. But that's okay. We lose. I deserve to lose because I still made the switch. Even if it was unintentional, I still did it. So, it was a fair match. For this time, I begin with my Clefable, deciding to show Clefable some love. He begins with Toxicroak, switching into Lantern. I decided to just chill out, hanging with Clefable for a little bit, switching into Poliwrath. And now we'll be able to take his moves. I do fire off that Power Up Punch. We could take Water Guns for days, and I knew he'd be able to get to a Thunderbolt before we're able to knock him out, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and throw up that shield. And we're just hoping to finish him off, but he gets to another Thunderbolt. So I'm going to use my last shield, protecting this Poliwrath. I felt like it was worth it. And now, at this point, I decided to just feint him with Bubbles because I knew he couldn't get to a third Thunderbolt, although he might have been close. I don't know. Probably not too close, probably halfway there. But now he throws out his Toxicroak, and I'm going to immediately respond with a Power-Up Punch. And then I'm going to pull the switch into Clefable, trying to finish him off before he got to Mud Bomb. Wasn't able to do it though, so he does get to the Mud Bomb, but we survive, and then we still knock out Toxicroak as well, firing off a Dazzling Gleam against his Victreebel, or against anything that happens to come in. It happened to be Victreebel. And now we have a Probopass and Poliwrath. So I do go ahead and use the Ice Punch, knowing that it is super effective against Victreebel. And I thought that he wouldn't shield, thinking it was a Power-Up Punch. So we got lucky there, and he does not shield, thinking it was a Power-Up Punch. And we win that game. So that was a fine game. So we're jumping into another one, beginning with Altaria. He does begin with his Victreebel. And we're just going to town with Dragon Breath, excuse me. He switches into Skarmory. I charge up a little bit more, and then I'm going to pull the switch right into Probopass, knowing I could take his moves. Now, Flash Cannon still does good damage, so actually it does really good damage, but it does take longer to charge up. So I'm just farming up quite a bit of energy, firing off a Thunderbolt. I figured he would probably think I was trying to bluff with Magnet Bomb and not shield that. But he gets to a Sky Attack as well. I was correct that he didn't shield, and he does get to a Sky Attack, so doing very little damage to us. We could easily take that. He brings in Quagsire. I decide just to get any damage off on him, right? As long as it's some damage, it's good damage. So we'll fire off a Magnet Bomb. Actually able to get to... Oh, no, we don't get to another one. I thought we were able to get to another Magnet Bomb, but we were not able to. We bring in our Altaria, and we're going to throw up the shield to block that Stone Edge, firing off a Sky Attack right now to see how much damage we can do. It's going to force a shield, so we do take one of his shields. Always a nice thing to do, right? He gets off the Stone Edge. I'm not going to allow that to go through, so we do go ahead and use the shield on it. And we're trying to get to the Sky Attack. He actually pulls the switch into Victor Bell, so I was okay with the switch because I know he saved up energy with Quagsire, but we're able to do a lot of damage to him. And then we bring in Golbat to knock him out. He does bring in his Quagsire, where actually we do get to that Poison Fang, but I didn't think I would, so I wasn't clicking on it, you know. And he, well, I was clicking on it. I guess we were just about able to get to it, but he does knock us out. Again, I was expecting that Stone Edge to knock us out. We get to another Poison Fang. And now we bring in Altaria, and because my Golbat survived that Stone Edge, I knew Altaria would survive it, and we're able to knock him out. But that was a very close game. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.